personal foul.
That was absolutely ridiculous.
The Boston Bruins have won the Stanley Cup.
Up on down. Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Red Sox win the World Series.
I don't know. It's tough. Tom's up there, man.
Well, I've been a fan of Boston Celtics for, my whole life pretty much.
First Celtics game was back when I was like 7.
The Boston Celtics became legendary.
What is going on YouTube? It's boy Jayson made here on YouTube and for Beantown Takes. We're back in with another reaction video! Episodes 2, 3, and 4 of Back to Zero documentary. So the first episode that we watched was the actual injury that Jayson Tatum got and what his thought processes were when he did get that injury. And now I'm assuming for episodes 2, 3, and 4, it will include the surgery and the beginning process of him getting back to Jayson Tatum himself. I did see a clip of him saying that he's not coming back a role player, he's coming back the same guy that he once was. So, I love the mindset, I love the energy that he has, and again, I got a feeling he's returning soon, because now we're on episode 4 that he dropped. I think it's, how many is it? I think it's 5. I forget how many episodes it is. So, the fact that we're on episode 4 already, I'm going to have to do my research while I get this video ready and going. The fact that we're already on episode 4, he's getting these episodes out very quickly. And the fact that he's going this fast means the return's got to be coming soon. It has to be coming soon. And it's not going to be today, unfortunately. He's not playing the Charlotte Hornets. People are telling me probably Friday. If it's not going to be Friday, it most likely will be the 14th. So we're just going to keep an eye on it. We're on call for this big thing that's going to be happening. And yeah, exciting times for the Celtics. So we're going to react to episodes 2, 3, and 4 of the documentary Back to Zero. Leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoy these videos. Subscribe if you guys are new. You guys want to do, go check our website. The link is in the description down below. If you guys want to be notified whenever we drop an upload, hit that notification bell so you can be the first one to watch these videos. Without further ado, let's hop straight to the reaction. Now, before I actually click play on the video here, it is a 5-part series. So we have one more part left to watch after this reaction video here. And I am assuming he's going to drop that 5th episode when he makes his return. That is what I am assuming. I don't think it's going to be before. I think it's going to be when he makes his comeback and when he returns to the garden floor. So the fact that we're on episode 4 now, episode 5 is the last episode, so we're waiting on the last episode after this video here. It's happening soon, guys. It's happening very soon.
After I got injured, I remember I was in the back.
Dr. Shenna, I remember he handed him a tape cutter.
Cut the tape off.
The doc kind of raised his leg up.
He looked up.
He kind of nodded and confirmed, like, yeah, it's the Achilles, it's ruptured.
It was like heartbreaking.
It's always thought the worst injury in basketball has been the Achilles tendon rupture. They feel like their explosion go off in the back leg, and the tendon just separates.
I just couldn't help but think, am I ever play again? And to be honest, at that point, I had no hope.
The biggest risk is never getting back to that same level, losing a step, losing your jump. I'm watching the game at home, and all of a sudden I see that and I go, oh no, that's not good. I'm an orthopedic surgeon who specializes in foot and ankle surgery. I've operated on a few hundred professional athletes. So when that happened, they called.
That's crazy. Like, that is something that I've been told that was big in the process, was how quickly he got that surgery done and how quickly he was able to get it repaired. Apparently that plays a huge factor in his recovery time. So the fact that they were able to get him into the hospital, get him into surgery, like, pretty much immediately after it happened. And the doctor was like, yep, I'm getting ready. I'll meet you there. We're doing this right now. Round of applause to every single person involved in this situation here. They absolutely did a phenomenal job. On literally what it says on the title there, the worst case scenario.
The next morning, I get dressed. We go to the hospital. They bring a wheelchair, and they're like, yo, it's kind of a long walk. Like, you should just sit in the wheelchair. Yesterday, I was Superman. Like, I was invincible, and now I need help with everything. We do the MRI, put it on the screen. He was like, Jayson, let me show you.
This is his Achilles tendon right here. This is one end of the tendon, this is the other. This is the gap right here. This is what we sew back together.
Yeah.
And I remember I shook my head.
This is the gap right here. This is what we...
That's when it's teared, is the gap right there. Damn. Shit.
Sew back together.
Oh my god, they're actually like showing his x-ray too. Holy shit, this is deep.
I couldn't lift my head up. And he was like, all right, these are the different options of surgeries that you can do.
There's pretty strong data that if you do it within 24 hours, patients have better outcomes.
There's things around the tendon that we can preserve that makes the recovery process and the surgery better. He looked at his watch and he was like, man, I'm actually free today around 3. And it just kind of felt like my soul left my body, and I just put my head down.
Damn.
His face, he's turning white. Jayson was like...
The fact that he was like, actually, I'm free today around 3, like, wow. W Doctor in the chat real quick, in the comment section down below. Give me a W Doctor. Like, the fact that he was willing to, like, push everything aside. He'd be like, no, we're gonna do this today. I'm free at 3 o'clock if you're ready to do this today. Like, W Doc in the chat. W Doctor, like, bravo. Like, damn, that's... God bless him for giving Jayson Tatum that surgery, like, basically immediately afterwards. Like, by immediately afterwards, I mean 24 hours after it happened. Like, within that time frame. That's basically like him having the surgery immediately after it happened. So, W Doc.
I'm not doing that. It's like, I didn't wake up this morning thinking I was going to have surgery. And so everybody's just kind of looking around, and he's like, nah, I'm not. And so I just asked everybody to leave the room.
Yeah, she just...
I mean, it's heartbreaking. I get it.
And I kind of, I broke down.
I can't imagine, feeling like the thing you love the most, the thing you worked for your whole life, just taken away from you. And I told him, I was like, listen, it's not a matter of if we're doing this surgery. It's a matter of when.
I'll be honest with you, like, I always was optimistic. I always, felt like I could overcome anything. But this was different.
Yeah, it's like, literally the worst injury you could have on a basketball court.
There's a reason why Dr. O'Malley was in town. We're going to have this surgery today, and this is day 1.
I remember, like, being in the bed and they wheeling me through the hospital. The surgery room was super cold.
Yeah, it is. It is cold.
Like, yo, we're gonna put this in your veins, and you're gonna feel weird in about 10 seconds.
Sleep.
And then I just remember waking up.
Yep.
I was out of it.
I didn't expect to see this. Again, like I mentioned in the last video, the Celtics literally saved my life. Not only did they save my life, but they literally gave me one of the greatest gifts I've could never imagine having. That 2024 championship meant everything, because that's what I wanted to work for when I was basically on a deathbed. Wanted to see the Celtics win a championship. It happened 2 years later than I wanted it to happen. But the outcome of it was just so much better than what I imagined it being when I was in my condition the way I was. Because when I had my Crohn's disease surgery, when I was anemic, when my nutrition rate, my malnutrition rate was at a 2.55, you go to anaphylactic shock and die at a 2.5 or lower. My vision of seeing the Celtics win a championship was just being involved in it. Meaning I wanted to go to a game. And after that, I felt like I was a part of it. Nah, the Celtics said, you know what? No. You're going to get something better in the future. We didn't plan it to be that way, but that's how it's going to be. You wanted it this year, we failed on the opportunity, but we promise you, you're going to get something much better in the future. And I got a complete run at TD Garden. I only missed 2 games at TD Garden from that championship season. For the postseason, I should say. I only missed 2 games from that postseason. Went to all 3 finals games, and I got to see them win it all in person at the Garden. I cried. I cried at the Garden. Because that's literally what I worked for to get better. And the outcome of what I wanted when I was on that surgery bed turned out way better than what I even imagined it to be. I'm healthy now. I'm in a much better state. I'm maintaining weight. I look better than I ever have. And not only did I get to see the Celtics win a championship, but I got to see it actually there. While being at the Garden from basically start to finish in that postseason. So to see him like this, it hurts. But thankfully, he's much better now. And now he'll be back soon. And we're just hoping, we're praying for him to maintain that good health going forward on the basketball court.
I remember looking down at my foot and felt heavy. She felt my leg. And I remember it came in and trying to play with my toes. And I couldn't move them.
Alright, that's chapter 2. I'm going to go on to chapter 3.
The days after the surgery, I really had some tough moments of I really thought it was over. The first couple days was I couldn't move.
I mean, remember, he had to stay in New York City. He couldn't go back home. So this is him back at home then.
I'll come get a deuce.
I needed help with just everything. I just never been in that position.
Oh my God, no! This is.
Early on, there was times when he would say stupid stuff like, "I might not play again," and I'd be like, "What?" There's all this negative talk around the Achilles injury, and people are like, "You."
I mean, shit.
I needed help with just.
When he's moving around like that, and that's how he's got to be right at that moment. Like, I mean, I get it. I get the mind racing. Like, will I ever be the same? Will I ever play again? Like, I get it. Like, at that moment, it's just very difficult. I get it. Like, look at the way he's moving. Like,
I've just never been in that position before.
fucking hey, that's, excuse my
Early on, there
language,
was times
but
when he would say
you
stupid
gotta
stuff
feel
like,
for him.
I might not play again. And I'll be like, what? You know, there's all this negative talk around the Achilles injury, and people are like, you'll never be back, you'll never be the same. And I'm sure all that was flooding his mind.
Aye.
There you go.
Here's the stitches.
Doing okay? I know there's going to be pulling. Yeah, so weight bearing with it fixed at that angle is just going to.
I'm shocked that they didn't give him like the gel. There's
There's
like a gel stitch that you can have. Like that's what I had on mine. I didn't have actual stitches. I had like a gel placed for my scar. I mean, maybe New York is a little bit different with how they do things, but
more stress.
You could just see, you know, there'd be moments where he'll just kind of.
It's like it's like glue, basically.
Stare.
It's like gel glue.
It was so tough to see
That's how I'll
somebody,
put it.
you know, that you care about just be, you know, at an all-time low.
And it just dissolves over time.
Taking a shower. Everybody asks me, like, when you coming back, you miss basketball.
Looks swollen.
I just want to walk again. Just say you did.
You know, there were times where he would be in the shower early on, and I would swear he's about to come through the wall. And I don't know if he was in there beating the wall out of frustration, but
Definitely.
I just had to let him work through those things. I always try to tell him, like, how you're feeling is natural. It's okay to, you know, feel like this and get it out, and let's get back to work.
W, Mom.
You know, there was no doubt in my head or anybody that knows him. When he's confronted with a challenge, he wants to attack it.
We started rehab, start moving your toes, your foot started gaining strength back in your calf.
Electrical stimulation stimulates the nerves that contract the muscle. Try to help re-educate those nerves to the calf.
Yeah, it sucks.
Journey ahead just to get back on the court can be it's like discouraging. But I was never not going to work as hard as I could.
Right.
I was never not going to take care of my body.
I bet that felt great. The pool? Oh god. The pool for that definitely. Yo. Wait a minute. Oh no. You know how like sometimes you're hanging out with your friends and like you'll capture them in like in an embarrassing moment or whatever and they just give you that like really look and then sometimes they'll flip you the bird or whatever and then you just start busting out laughing. Like this is like that feeling right there. Like not saying what he's going through is embarrassing, but like you just think in your head, you're like, damn, this looks like one time when you're hanging out with your friends and like you're recording a moment and then they just look at you like, are you seriously recording this? And then they flip you off. Like that's what I'm thinking here. Like it has nothing to do with like what he's going through. It's more so of the fact that like it looks like what it is. Like it looks like you're hanging out with your buddies and then you capture a moment on your phone like recording and then they're like, dude, are you seriously recording? And then they just flip you the bird. That's what it feels like here. That's why I'm laughing. It has nothing to do with what he's going through. I promise you guys. But, like, I wasn't expecting seeing him throw up the middle finger like this. Oh, shit.
You're not done. This is not the end of your story. We're going to get through this.
You went through some hard work, man.
You're going to be a lead again.
Sir? Let's see. Your ankle up. Great. Push down. Oh, that's beautiful. So right now, you're tight, and like, I can push you up to here, and it feels great. Push down. We can start pushing a little bit more. So we can start pushing you up and letting you load a little bit more, which will build up your calf faster. Calf looks fantastic. I mean, he's strong, his position's great, his tension's good. You're as good as anyone has ever been. So, in 6 weeks, I'm confident you're going to go back and beat Jayson the way you were before. You're a young guy. Your
That's
calf looks
awesome.
great.
That's great.
I'm ready to be a role player, Doc.
What do you say right there? Is this the quote? Is this the clip I saw?
Beat Jayson the never been. So, in 6 weeks, I'm confident you're going to go back and beat Jayson the way you were before. You're a young guy. Your calf looks great.
Awesome.
I'm ready to be a role player, Doc.
I didn't come back to be a role player.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
We'll get back, Doc. We'll get back.
Yeah, you will. Alright, we're on to chapter 4. That literally just dropped. I should be liking these. My fault, JT. My bad, JT. I should have liked your episodes. I'll go back and do the second one. I don't know if I liked it or not, but I'll go back and like it. Help you with the algorithm.
4 weeks was just making sure that things healed correctly, make sure, no infections, the scar and everything was healing. After the 6-week mark, got to go ahead to start loading it in a standing position.
Standing?
He's like, oh my god, I get to stand on it again.
It's just like for granted every day. Like walking and standing up. Yeah, I ain't stood up in 6 9 weeks. Barefoot.
You're in the booth. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, be careful, yeah. He's up.
It's been tough. There's a million things that kind of go through your mind of like, damn, I don't know when I'm gonna play again. But I would say like there are people that I guess I've inspired throughout the world that are like counting on me to fight through this, and they want to see me come back. They want to see me tackle this head on, and that has kind of been like something that's really motivated me. It's still a surreal feeling. Sometimes I'm still the same kid from St. Louis. But I used to come over here and play when it wasn't too hot outside. Growing up here, we only hear about kids that played in New York, played in Texas, played in California. Just feel like anybody know about us.
Yeah, he still went out.
I remember being in you guys' shoes, and I want you guys to be better than me. I want you to accomplish more. I want you to inspire more kids than I have. And I think that's our goal, right? We all grew up in St. Louis, and we want to make it a better place. That would be the advice I have.
I think the injury, it revealed to him just how strong he is.
Yeah.
And how tenacious and how determined he is.
What separates the athletes from the people who recover fully and go back and perform to the same level is the work they put in and the seriousness which they approach their rehab.
We'd like to test for your hydration status.
He was locked in. He was willing to put the work in every day. For pain, we all know there's problems with opioids. There's a new class of medicine that came out in the last year called genetics. And so we used that with Jayson, and he was very interested in doing that. He did not want to take the narcotics.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean, that probably would have been a longer process. And he's working out.
I've been walking around normal for the last 8 weeks. I keep telling people I'm a basketball player. So, give me the ball, let me run up and down the court. I'm certain I feel like I can run before they want me to run. I feel like I'll be able to get on the court before they want me to.
What workout was this? This looks like it was the first fucking workout.
And you know, you just kind of feel like you're stuck in a standstill, and
yeah, no control of the game.
yeah, that's been a weird feeling. I can see a day where I'll be able to play again.
That was the that was the photo where he was like lurking in the background watching, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, he just wants to be on the court so bad." Like, that was a legendary photo. He's just lurking in the distance, like plotting his comeback. So that's gonna do it for this video here. Leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed these videos. Shout out if you guys are new, you guys know what to do. Go check out our website. The link is in the description down below. If you guys want to be notified whenever we drop an upload, hit that notification bell so you can be the first one to watch these videos. Thank you guys for watching this one here. It's been your boy Jesse, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.